So the most common question that we get asked often is which resin to use. Should we use the art resin 2:1? Should we use the depot resin 2:1? Or should we use the 3:1 casting resin? This is the first question that will come to your mind when you will see the Oytra products. So let me clarify to you. The first and foremost important decision to make here is how much is your pouring depth. Are you making something like this where your depth of pour will be minimal, where your mold is like this? Or are you making something where your depth of pouring will be higher, where you're pouring into something, a mold which has a depth which is more than a half an inch? If you're making something like a clock, where you're pouring the resin on a MDF surface, or if you're using a mold which has a thickness of less than half inch, in that case you should go with Oytra's art resin, because this resin is thick, it has self leveling capability, and also it offers more durability. But if you're using a mold which is thicker, or if you're making a big project like a table, or probably if you're casting into say like a table, or probably if you're casting into say a mold which is into a pyramid shape or anything which is like a dome shape, then definitely you should use the deep pour resin. I'll come to the points why you should use this, or you can alternatively use 3:1 casting resin. So now coming to the second point, the working time. So art resin offers you a lower working time. Once you mix the resin and hardener, you'll have approximately 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the room temperature. But depot resin or the casting resin will give you a more working time. It will give you approximately 2 to 2.5 hours of working time. So if you're making a large project like a table where you need to assemble a lot of things, then you can definitely use depot resin. Third point is about the time it takes to touch dry or cure the resin. Art resin usually dries up in 8 to 12 hours. So you can touch it and you can fully take out of the mold in probably 16 to 20 hours. But depot takes a longer time. It will be touch dry in about 16 to 18 hours. You can take out of a mold in total 48 hours. Same is the case with 3:1 casting resin. The last point is the viscosity. So normally the art resin is thicker version. And just pour it on the MDF surface and it will settle itself on the surface. The deep pour resin is thinner. It has less viscosity. So you can't pour it on a surface and expect it to spread out and retain on the surface. So this both deep pour resin and 3:1 resin both are less viscous or thin. So you need to have borders, or you need to have proper fencing to be done so that the resin doesn't spill out. Now you must be wondering, when should I use 3:1 casting resin or when should I use depot resin? So to be honest, the major difference lies in the amount of hardener that goes into it. So basically this is a 2:1 resin, depot. So the amount of hardener that goes into the mixture is more. Vis-a-vis in 3:1 resin, if you're using say 90 grams of resin, you need to use only 30 grams of hardener. So the hardener goes out in 3:1 is less. That's why you will see that the price of 3:1 resin is also cheaper. But the final product will be, if you make an Oytra's depot resin, it will be more strong. It will have a better shine, and also the product will remain in good condition for a long period of time. You will see that it will not turn yellow, or even if you throw it on the surface or accidentally falls, there will be no scratches or no breakages. Vis-a-vis 3:1 resin, obviously because it has less hardener, plus even the reaction is different. Maybe 10-20% quality of the final product would be on a lower side. Probably your hands are used to 3:1, you can definitely use 3:1. But if you're a newbie, or if you're making something which you want to last for a longer time, have a better shine, you can definitely go with deep pour resin. I hope this video clears your doubt about the difference between all the three resins. But still, if you have any doubt, you can comment below and our team will respond to you about the problems that you're facing.